Hi, my name's Simon, GM8NYV. Continuing on with this 100 renovation, I've just recently removed most of the components from the underside and give a quick clean up of some of the valve bases. Still need to be cleaned up properly. I just use a solder socket to remove some of the excess solder and remove some of the old cables that has completely corroded there. Still, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and remove the IFT number 2 one with the crystal filter in and have a look at that. There's something I want to check on that, something I heard or read about a while ago. I actually want to see if it's true. But I'll just lower that so you can see the inside of the radio, so I'm not sure how good it is. Some of these cables have kept, not so much on that one you can see, but down here, to point to. These are the very single-stranded cables on all the heaters, all on pin 2. So obviously all in a series there. That one is cut there, and that came up round to the top ones to keep the heater circuit intact. It looks quite good. This is I'm going to measure it just to make sure the cable hasn't shorted to ground, but it looks in very good condition and it's cloth covered, so it'd be a shame to dismantle it and just replace that cable if it's okay. It looks like 1.5 mil single strand. There's also a piece, I don't know how it would be, it was a separate red piece but like this, but apparently it has a higher resistance for the heaters, and that went to the lamps at the front. Now I believe the reason it was slightly higher resistance, if the lamps did short out for any reason, the dial lamps, then it wouldn't bring down the heater supply. You'd have the resistance of the wire. Right, so I'll lower that down there. The IFT I want to get out is this, it's IFT 2. These are the cables you can see are just what's left of the IFT cables. They're all completely rubber coated and rotted away. So this one here is IFT 1, is actually on the inside. IFT 2, which is the one on the bottom, I've loosened it already. I thought it'd be quite tight, but I've got these very old fashioned, I think they're BA sizes. I think they belonged to my grandfather many years ago. I think they're BA sizes, but they actually fitted so I've loosened them anyway. But if I get a torch, you might see it better. 2 little screws, bolts here, one there and one on the other side there. So I'm going to just remove these screws, should say nuts, off the bolts. The screws are in part of the case of the IFT. A couple of washers on them, I'll just let them drop and then pick them up later. Alright, there we go. So keeping these out. And that one there. So that's the first IFT. I'll explain why I want to look in this one. Alright, I should be able to ease that out. I'll just take the weight of it. It's a lot lighter without the transformers in. Aha, that's it out. So let's move the camera. Whoops. So that is apparently the IFT with the crystal filter. Throwing its nuts on that one. I've never taken these apart before, but I believe this thing I read about this is it's got a crystal filter in it. And when they built them, the person who assembled them wrote in pencil on the crystal the actual frequency. So they're not always 465. The IF is stated as 465. And the trick is to find the frequency of this. It'll be close to 465. And tune the IF to that frequency. That'll make the pass band centered on that frequency. I heard that a lot of people have aligned it to 465 and found the pass bands aren't too good. But if you center it on the crystal frequency, by just setting up your IF, then that should work. But I say that was something I read and I heard somebody else mention it once in the past. So take these 2 screws out here. I have no idea what I'm going to find in here. I've never taken one apart. But, let's wash it. Put it there, and this one. I can see the cables that are going to be easy to replace underneath. They're actually soldered to little tags in there. So these are the rubber cables and they're soldered to tags. And they're marked 1, 7, and 5. I see. Yeah, doesn't come out as easy as I expected. Nope. So there we go. There's 2 screws in the bottom. Reluctant to remove those. Apparently they should just come out. Spike it. Just see if I can get it to move. Oh, down it. It has moved down a little. Yeah, I think we've kept in by. I wonder. I'll take the bottom screws out then. Exploratory look. And I think these are going to come out. Yeah, they seem to have come loose, but they're not coming undone. So. There it goes. I just loosened those for some reason, it came out. Just push the cable through. There we go. Tight fit. There's a piece of packing that was, looks like it was underneath there on the top. As for the adjustment, that is for the top cap of the valve, which on this case was missing. On the other ones I'll have to unsolder them, but this is one that's been missing. So that is the crystal, apparently the crystal filter. Now then, where is the crystal? One would wonder. Interesting. I have to check on this and see. Got the right one out. Right one. Back again. Right. Jumping the gun a bit there. Had a closer look. This here I thought was a coil. It's actually is the crystal. From the diagram, it was the second putting this out here. Not sure that's in focus. That's the crystal there. That's between pin 1 and pin 5. T. Let's chop those off. Get them out of the way. They're going to be replaced anyway. Right, I wonder if that's possible to be seen. Got 7, 5, and 1. And there is markings on this crystal. And here it says 465.52. 465.52. That'll work. Oh, maybe see that at the bottom. Oops. What do we? So I'm taking that as the frequency of the crystal, and that I think is what the IF will have to be aligned to when I come to align it. So centered on 465.52. The actual insides look very good. I loosened these, which I don't think I should have done. There are nuts on the inside. I'm just going to retighten them again. So apart from this, it looks very good. Now there is I see there's So we'll make a capacitor on there. The value is, it's 350 PF, so I'll probably check that later. That's what I wanted to do first of all, just to confirm what I'd heard is correct, and it seems to be so. This is a crystal in this little thing. So used to seeing normal crystals, like HC6U type crystals. Obviously that is the crystal, and that is the IF. Obviously I'll replace this. I need to source a suitable type of coax. It's quite stiff and brittle now, this coax. And it's quite a few coaxes run between the IFs and the detector, so I need to replace them. So happy with that. That's the case. It might clean up. I'll give it a wash, I think, and reassemble it and clean up the pins, obviously. Anyway, that's it for now. Just thought I'd update what I'm going to do. So I'm going to give this a clean up, put it all back together, and then remove the rest of the IFTs and clean them up. Now then, just a quick look around here at my PC. As I said, I've taken loads of pictures there, so I'm not sure you can see on my PC millions of pictures, hundreds of pictures. So I made so it's a good idea to make detailed pictures, I think, of everything that's going on there. Right, that's it for now. I've still got all these capacitors came out. All these to do now. Same as packing them again. There's a big capacitor here, and I think this is something to do with the noise limiter, if I remember rightly. Marked it here. It's an additional one for this one with the noise limiter. I think with the Mark 7, maybe other ones had them on noise limiter as well. But little jobs to do. These I can't get out yet until I remove another component underneath, and I can't get in there until I remove that IF out. So up to there, what I'll do is think about this cable. I'm going to check it all. I'm going to continue cleaning up these pins, get them all nice and clean. And once all the IFs are out, I can give the and on the top off, I give the whole chassis a wash there. Okay, thanks for watching. Click like if you feel like it, and subscribe. So till next time, bye bye.